Okay, refit my ride. This time we're leaving our ride and we're going in search of the Rambler, which is what is the Rambler?
The Rambler is our bitter end trailer. The Rambler gets towed to boat shows all over the East Coast and is sort of a mobile representation of Bitter End Yacht Club and our family of brands.
Okay, so do you guys know what the bitter end is?
No.
Okay, so Bitter End Yacht Club is a family-owned resort in the British Virgin Islands. We've been family-owned for over 50 years. Founded in 1969. Bitter End
69. Any of you guys born in 69?
Me. That's the year we walked on the moon, too. So, founded in 1969, we've been owned by the same family since then. In 2017, we were destroyed by Hurricane Irma and have just finished a major phase of rebuilding and reinvesting in the property. If you remember the old Bitter End, the new Bitter End has the same spirit, but is a little newer as Mother Nature gave us a huge reset.
Okay, so Ethan, you're our training program director, and you were instrumental in putting the youngest team and female team to race to Bermuda. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Gigi Fisher approached us and asked if they could send an all-female high school sailing team to Bermuda, and we said most definitely. So we tried to make it happen, and we made it happen. And Bitter End was huge in that whole project.
Yeah, and this Refit My Ride is the same boat that the girls went down to Bermuda on. It still has that gorgeous Bitter End logo. Tell us a little bit about the cleat.
Okay, so the cleat, Bitter End, is the bitter end of the island chain in the BVI. So after you pass Virgin Gorda and the Bitter End, you are heading south towards the rest of the Caribbean. And so our cleat is our icon, which features the bitter end of the line tied around the cleat.
There you go.
That's where the name comes from.
There you go.
Yeah, and our Oakcliff team was a really special project for us. So after Hurricane Irma, our clothing line, Bitter End Provisions, was born. And
hey,
there we go. We've got our Bitter End Provisions on. And a portion of every sale goes to benefit seaside communities, nonprofit sailing programs, sponsor teams, and we're working on a very exciting reef restoration project for this season. So we hope that when you join us down in the BVI at the resort, you'll be able to dive and check out how the coral reefs have come back in the BVI following Irma and Maria.
Has anybody here? We lost Aaron. Oh, Aaron's over here. Siri, have you ever been to the Caribbean?
No, I have not.
Isn't that crazy? You sailed to Bermuda, but you are from Ohio, and I bet you, I'm going to guess that a lot of the Midwesterners are the ones that come down to the Bitter End.
Yeah, so we find that our busiest time of year is going to be fall and winter. And that is when everywhere else in North America is a little too cold to be hanging out. So we have a great time at Bitter End in the wintertime. There's tons going on. It's the most lively time of the year. And Bitter End is now easier to get to than ever. You can sail up, grab a mooring ball or a dock slip, or we have flights directly into Virgin Gorda, and we'll arrange all of your air transfer.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can afford that, but I can come and sail there for sure. Now, which way do we go here? Where is the Rambler? We're going left. We're going left, people. So this is North Sails. The first time I came to the Bitter End, it was part of the Pro-Am Regatta. Yeah. Are you doing that anymore? Or?
So there's a couple of notable sailing events in the BVI. The Pro-Am Regatta has not come back, but stay tuned as we are always growing sailing in the BVI. The big events for us is obviously BVI Spring Regatta, and last year Bitter End was actually lucky enough to bring maxi racing back to the Caribbean.
Yeah, Ethan is sailing on some super yachts right now, and a boat called Sunlay. They did a regatta in Greenwich, Connecticut, and then I think they're going down to do the Bucket, which is very nice. So all of our trainees want to come and do amazing regattas in the winter, because what we do is we refit these boats over the winter, and they need just a little bit of break for sunshine. And I think we're getting close to the Bitter End. For those of you guys watching online, we're going from one end of the boat show to the other end of the boat show with Team Oakcliff, and that's Siri from Ohio, who's our rigger, and Ethan, who's local. We may have some Old Bay popcorn for him later.
Ooh.
Everybody's invited to come to the Rambler, but then also from 4 to 5 for every day on the show, come to the Oakcliff Lounge where we have some regatta craft mixers. And then you can also go to oakcliffsailing.org and register to win some swag and some prizes from all of our partners. So that's good.
Awesome. There's never a dull moment at the Annapolis Boat Show. I have been coming to this boat show since 2017, my first marine industry job, and I have never not had fun.
So tell us a little bit about Provisions, because I always think of it as a place to go and drink some rum punch, to go sailing, to go snorkeling. Oh, here's something that you don't even know. When I was down there, because I would be the pro-am, but I didn't have a date, damn it, I would get the kayak by myself, tie it to my waist, and go snorkeling with my own safety boat.
Oh my
So it's
gosh.
amazing what you can do there.
Oh, there's
Hey, we found it. There's the Rambler. Tell us quick, what's going on here? What can we buy? What can we do?
Okay, so our Bitter and Provisions clothing line, we make a dry tech product, which is great performance, quick dry, UPF 50, and made from recycled ocean plastics. We have everything from sailing shorts to board shorts, dresses, home goods, totes, cutting boards, the whole 9 yards. There is something for everybody at the Rambler. And it's the perfect time of year to start your Christmas shopping too.
This is true. It looks to me like you're almost sold out here. So I hope you have more online. Do you have more in the truck?
We have more online and we have more in bins behind the Rambler.
Okay.
So we're very lucky. We always have a fun time here and we stay very busy, which is great.
Well, we're so happy that you guys are part of Refit My Ride, and your continuing support means the most to us. So
yeah, cheers.